Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ozark Outpost in Dixon, Missouri. This is Germany, July 1939. This is a big turn for the game. Two things happen that affect all players. Everyone is now able to purchase strategic bombers if they wish. And the tech chart is now open for full research and development. Anything at stage 2 can now be pushed on toward completion. Hitler called a meeting. He brought Feldmarschall Keitel and Oberst General Oberst Jodl, Reichsmarschall Göring, Gross Admiral Raeder, and General Feldmarschall, I just forgot his name, Brockich, the commander at OKH, the guy, the chief of staff of the army, all into his office and said, "Gentlemen, I have one word for you. Blitzkrieg." That's what's about to happen. Germany began this turn with 25 Reichsmarks in their bank. They have bought 6 infantry for 18 and a destroyer for 7. They have their 5 tech chips over there. Let's get up here to the tech chart. So, they are going to try to advance advanced mechanized infantry to stage 3. The same thing for jet fighters, long-range aircraft, and improved factories. With their 5th roll, they're going to try to move advanced submarines along again. Let's get those going so we can get to the rest of it here. Okay. Advanced mech needs a 7. They missed with a 6. Jet fighters needs an 8. Missed with a 2. Long-range aircraft is a 7. Missed with another 6. Advanced submarines is an 8. Missed with a 5. This is not going well. Improved factories is a 7. Now they're moving that one up with an 8. That's pretty crowded in there. I'll advance that when I get done with everything else. Now, as I said, Hitler has ordered his generals and admiral and so forth to initiate blitzkrieg. See if I can get this in here where I can get everything in one shot. Let's try that. I think we can see everything. So this is what's going to happen. One time per game, Germany has a special ability called Lightning War, or Blitzkrieg. Essentially what this means is Germany gets to have 2 complete rounds of action for all of their land and air units. They can combat move, blitz if possible, non-combat move, and then do it again. Another round of combat move, blitz, and non-combat move. So, what's going to happen here, starting in the west, forces from Western Germany are going to attack Belgium. You see there's 4 Belgian infantry defending there. I have the pieces still over on the card because of available space. They're going to go in there with 3 fighters, a medium bomber, 2 mech infantry, 1 regular infantry, an artillery, and their commander from Western Germany. There we are. These panzers right here in Berlin, there are 4 of them, are going to go 1, 2, and combat move into Belgium as well. Right here, forces also coming from Western Germany, 2 infantry and a light panzer are going to combat move into Denmark and attack them. The fleet right here in the Baltic and this small group right here in Sea Zone 13 are going to combine to attack the Danish and Norwegian fleets here in Sea Zone 13. If this is successful, then 2 transports carrying 4 Marines and 1 air transport carrying the Fallschirmjäger are going to land in southern Norway and attack here. Over in the east, from Eastern Germany here, these forces are going to attack into Western Poland. What do they have there? Looks like 3 infantry and a cavalry defending. The Germans are going to attack with a fighter, a Stuka, 2 mech infantry, 2 medium panzers, 4 infantry, a cavalry, and an artillery. They shouldn't have too much trouble there. Down here in Bohemia, 2 infantry, one of which being a Brandenburg, and a light panzer are going to attack into Dolanaski. These 2 infantry from Slovakia, there's 3 there, but only 2 of them are going to go. And this fighter will also join this attack. So they're going to hit everything on their border here in Poland. They're going to hit Denmark, the Norwegian and Danish fleets, if they break through here into southern Norway. And they're going to throw everything they have at Belgium. If these attacks are all successful, in the next round, they will try to hit Picardy and then blitz into Paris. Second round, if this attack here in Western Poland is successful, they're going to try to hit Warsaw. They won't be able to do a second round of anything up here in Norway because the blitzkrieg move does not apply to ships. So they wouldn't be able to, well, I may go ahead and try that depending on how many guys survive this fight. They may try to do a second round land attack up here into Trondheim. But we'll have to see how that goes. So, I'm going to begin with Belgium. I'll roll that one out and let you know what happened. Be right back. Okay. As you can see right down here, I've moved the German ship up. There's a roundel underneath of it. They captured Belgium on the first round of combat with a loss of 1 infantry. Now, they could go on and some of their units could go on and blitz into Picardy, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep everybody together and wait for the second round of the blitzkrieg. And the main reason I'm doing that is double checking the rules for commanders. I can't find anything in the rule book that says a commander can blitz, but I did find a statement that a commander may not do anything that is not expressly stated within the expansion rules. So I'm going to have to assume he cannot blitz. So we're going to save the rest of that for round 2 when he can at least be up there to influence this first battle and maybe reduce the casualties a little bit. Okay, next I'm going to do the sea battle there in Sea Zone 13 and see if that amphibious assault can happen. I'll be right back. Okay, you can see here the neutral ships are gone, and I've moved the marker over here to Sea Zone 13. One of the U-boats got a first strike hit and took out the torpedo boat destroyer over there, and then the 2 coastal defense ships went down. It was all 1 round of combat. They did fire back and score a couple of hits, though. The 2 German torpedo boat destroyers were both sunk. So now, these 2 transports are dropping these 4 Marines here in southern Norway. This right here is my version of a coastal defense gun. Those are actually Atlantic wall fortifications I took out of a Axis and Allies D-Day game, painted them blue on top and called them coastal artillery. This air transport is also dropping a Fallschirmjäger in here to help with this attack. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, well, you see Germany has captured southern Norway, but you also see there's only 1 transport where there were 2. The Norwegian coastal gun scored a hit, took out a transport and 2 of the Marines with it. They came in here. Of course, Marines don't take double casualties on the first round, but I'm applying the rules strictly here. They are attacking a mountain territory, so I did give them a -1 terrain penalty for that. So they were actually attacking on a 1 and missed on the first round. The Fallschirmjäger gets a +1 on the first round, but mountain territory so is a -1, so that canceled out. Anyway, one of the Marines did it on the second round with a roll of a 1. So that's done. Next, we're going to have the invasion of Denmark. You see 1 militia defending there. The Germans have 2 infantry and a light panzer going in there to attack. I'll let you know what happens. Okay, you can see here Germany captured Denmark at a cost of 1 infantry. Next, we go over here to Western Poland. We've got 3 Polish infantry and 1 cavalry defending against a whole bunch of guys coming out of Eastern Germany. I'll let you know. Okay, you can see the German army has advanced into Western Poland here. They captured the territory for a loss of 2 infantry. Now, right down here, I have to back up just a little bit. In Dolinaski, you've got 2 Polish infantry defending. They're going to be hit by these 2 infantry and light panzer from Bohemia, 2 infantry, and this fighter from Slovakia. Be right back. Okay, something I want to mention real quick before I roll this out. You can see right here, there is a little piece of river that covers this little corridor connecting Bohemia to Dolinaski. So, the light panzer that attacked from this zone will be -1 on the first round. However, the infantry will not, because we have our first special operations unit going into combat, the German Brandenburg Sonderverband. The best way of reading the rules, it looks like, to use these is as raiders, but there's nothing to raid in this attack. So he's going in as light infantry, and one of the special abilities of the Special Forces light infantry units is that they do not suffer terrain penalties. So the Brandenburg infantry will be attacking at a normal 2, whereas as I said, the light panzer has to take a first round penalty. Okay, I'll be right back with the results. Okay, there it is. The Germans have captured Dolinaski for a loss of 1 infantry. The fighter has already non-combat moved back to Slovakia. Okay, so now we need to give the Germans some money. Dolinaski is not worth anything. They are going to pick up 1 IPP for Western Poland. Back out here. They are going to pick up 1 for Southern Norway, 1 for Denmark, and 2 for Belgium. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll go over here and make that adjustment. Tilt up here. There we go. So Germany goes up 4 to 28. Those were all neutrals that they attacked, so there's no income adjustments to make there. What's going to happen next is what I talked about before. Now we're going to do, we're not doing any blitzes. I could, but I thought really, why? I don't really need to. I could have blitzed on Warsaw this first round, but I just decided to keep the army together and let them all attack in there on this next blitzkrieg round. Over here in the west, as I said, they're going to attack now. There aren't any non-combat moves to be made. They are going to attack into Picardy, and then if conditions are right, they will try the blitz on Paris, but we'll see. Here in Norway, I've got 3 guys left fighting in mountain territory. They're only going to be attacking at ones. So I think we're going to cancel the attack into Trondheim. We're going to wait until we can get some air support up there to try to make the odds a little better. So I'm going to start in the east this time. Going to do the attack on Poland or Warsaw. That will only be units coming from Western Poland. I'm not going to involve these guys here at Dolinaski because they have to defend against this territory right here. Be right back. Okay. Warsaw has fallen to Germany. You can see it there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There was a river right inside that city borderline there. So the German ground units, with the exception of the artillery, had a -1 penalty on their first round. And as a result, the land units didn't score a single hit. The Polish defenders got, their infantry got +1 on all rounds. Anyway, the Germans got in there for a loss of 1 infantry. The Poles didn't shoot very straight. So now I will come back over here and we will fight the Battle of Picardy. Let you know how that goes. Well, it just didn't quite work. The Germans, as you can see here, didn't quite have quite enough. And really, what did it to them was the city defense bonus of 1 for the French infantry, and the commander defense bonus of 1 for all of the other defending units. The Germans fought it down to where on this marker now, all they have left is 1 medium panzer and an anti-aircraft gun. The fighter, the medium bomber, couldn't blitz. So before the blitz started, it flew back to Western Germany. The French fighters got in there on the first round in air superiority and killed 2 of the German fighters. That hurt them as well, and because of their available movement, instead of coming back around this way to Western Germany, they had to go from Paris back to land in Bavaria. So that's it for that. Everything in the blitzkrieg succeeded except the big one, which was Paris. That's the one they really wanted. But we'll just have to see how this goes from here. The French really don't have too much left here to defend with. But as you can see over here, the Germans really don't have anything for follow-on forces. They sent everything they had out to attack. So I guess as long as we're here, we are going to do a couple of non-combat moves. The commander, of course, didn't... he should be on there. I don't know what... Yeah, I don't know why I put him back in Belgium. He belongs on the card with the other guys in Picardy. I'm going to strategic rail move this militia from Eastern Germany to garrison Belgium here. Don't want to leave that undefended. And also going to strategic rail move this mountain infantry from Bavaria to Picardy. I don't have to worry about leaving Bavaria undefended here for the moment, because the French have a restriction on them. They cannot attack into Germany until they have been at war with them for one full turn. So on their upcoming turn, these French motorized infantry and regular cannot hit Bavaria. So I'm going to put the mountain infantry over here on the task force card for Picardy. And that's it. That's all they can do for non-combat moves. Like I said, everything else got committed. So let's come back over here. Germany captured Warsaw. So that's another IPP for them. And Picardy is also...
This is not... I gotta go.
Sorry about that little slight drama that had to be addressed, but it's done. Germany also picks up one IPP for capturing Picardy. That's bringing them up to 30. That was a pretty good round for them. Let's see. Let me check the rules real quick on something. Okay, done with that. Now we're going to place units. See there, we've got 6 infantry and a destroyer to place. The 6 infantry are going to go into... get a hold of that. The 6 infantry are going to go at this... No, I can't do that. I can only do 5 there. Okay. 5 of the infantry are going to go at that factory in western Germany. 1 infantry is going to go at this major factory over here in eastern Germany. And the destroyer will go on to the fleet card there in Sea Zone 13 by this major shipyard. Okay, we got that done. And I'll fix that whenever I get done here. Okay. It's a shame that Blitz on Paris didn't work, because now Germany's reinforcements have to play catch up before they can attack again. We'll see next turn what we can do. Just this time, I was down to 1 medium panzer and a fighter going up against 2 fighters with a commander bonus, and I didn't like the odds. I mean, those French fighters were rolling a 7 in defense, and it just didn't look good to me. So now we'll go over here and collect income. See, Germany has 0 in their bank at the moment. They spent everything they had this turn. You see there, they're going to collect 30. And since they're now at war with a major power, they pick up an extra 3 marks because Sweden is still neutral. So that'll give them 33 in their bank for next turn. This was a long one, but we got through it. This is Ozark Outpost, over and out.